Question 16. What is the product of the third root of 4a squared b to the fourth and the third root of 16a to the third b squared? All right, now you can store on this one, but I will do it the real way first. Product means to multiply, and you don't need to have like terms to multiply. You can multiply outsides with outsides and under a root with under a root, as long as the two roots are the same. So if we multiply those together, 4 times 16 is 64. A to the second times a to the third, you add powers, is a to the fifth, and b to the fourth times b to the second is b to the sixth. So now if you want to do the third root, we just have to break down 64. If you tree it down, is going to be 6/8. Whoops, I'm missing one. So 6/8. A to the fifth, and then b to the sixth. All right, and then we have groups of 3 because this means groups of 3. So we have a group of 3 2s and another group of 3 2s. We have a group of 3 A's, and then we have a group of 3 B's and another group of 3 B's. So all the groups come out as one of each. So a 2 and a 2 make a 4. An A comes out, and a B come out to make B squared. The leftover A and A stay underneath the cube root, and that gets remultiplied back together. So that would be choice 1. Now again, you can store and do this on your calculator. You're going to store for each variable, A and B. And I can show you that done. So we could pick any number we want. 5, store alpha A. We can do 6, store alpha B. And then to do the third root on the inspires, you just have to hit the radical with the root number. On the 84, you have to just do math. There is a third root. Number 4 here is a third root. If you do number 5, you just replace that x with a 3. So I'll just do the third root. And then you would just type it in. 4 a to the power 2, b to the power 4. Now you can use the times symbol or you can use parentheses. So whichever way you want to do it is fine. It would help if I... Okay, so after you type it all in, you press enter, and you get that number, and then you go through all 4 choices again. I would recommend that you go through all 4 choices so that you make sure that you didn't type anything in incorrectly and that you only have one match. Because if you have multiple matches, that might mean that one's a simplified version of the answer, and you want to make sure that you pick the simplified version in that case. Okay, so we do choice 1, and it does in fact match, but if you do all 4 choices, you will only get a match on choice 1.